Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. Today I am so excited to try out this eyeshadow palette. This is from LARITZY Cosmetics and it's the Athena eyeshadow palette that I just got in my summer 2021 Vine-O box. I absolutely love that box. Every single product I got and all of the wine is so amazing. So if you have not seen that unboxing, I'll have that video linked in the description down below. But I was so excited to get this beautiful $48 eyeshadow palette in that box. Like, the colors in here make me so happy to look at. I love all the pinks and the neutral tones. These are the shades that I'm reaching for the most often for my eyeshadow looks on a daily basis. So this is just so perfect. I almost feel like I could get some blush from these shades too, because these are huge pans. Also love the packaging that it has the big mirror here. So I want to try, of course, creating an eyeshadow look, but maybe I'll do a little face, like blush, highlight type of look as well and see if it works for that. But before I even do any of that, let's go ahead and do some swatches. So I'm gonna see if this swatch is like a highlighter. This one could almost be like a bronzer. This is beautiful. So let's see, it looks like there are 5 shimmer shades, 4 matte shades. Yeah, they're not extremely pigmented. They actually seem like they would be, oh, actually no, that highlighter is very pigmented, but the matte shades are not super pigmented and they actually seem like they would be blushes based off of the amount of pigment in those swatches. Oh, that darker red that I just swatched, or more, maybe it's more like a reddish orange, is more pigmented. The shimmers are beautiful. Those are definitely bright, vibrant, and pigmented, but the matte shades might as well be blushes, so maybe that's what I'll use them for. So here you can see what those swatches look like. I think I'm actually gonna take that top shade and try it out as a blush. You know, I'm gonna try out both shades as blushes. So first I'm gonna take this shade in the corner here, and apply it to my cheek. All right, I feel like you can't really see that. I'm gonna pick up some more. That is not really making a difference. In fact, it actually kind of seems to be like almost acting as a setting powder and like mattifying my cheek, but not adding any color. Oh well. All right, let's move on to this one. This is the other shade I swatched that seemed very lightly pigmented. And I just picked up a lot on my brush. Let's see if it shows up. Faintly, but I think it can work. That's a kind of pretty flush of color, because not a shade that I would wear on my eyes. I don't really like to wear something too reddish pink that I worry comes across looking like irritation on my eyelid. So instead, it's actually like a really good use to use it as a blush instead. Look at that. That definitely gave a flush of color to my cheeks. And this highlight shade, this light shimmer shade, I feel like is a beautiful highlighter. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna just pick some up with my finger because that's how I always apply my highlighter. And let's see how that looks. Like, this can be a beautiful blinding highlight. Okay, I actually love this as a highlighter. Very buildable, but also very blendable. Like, look at what that did to the cheekbone and the glow that it gave my face compared to without it. Oh my gosh. I am so excited that I found a really beautiful highlighter and blush in this eyeshadow palette. Let's hope the eyeshadow look comes out really nice as well. That would make this a really good travel palette because it's like a 3-in-1 palette. I mean, honestly, almost a 4-in-1 because the shade here in the corner that I was trying to use as a blush initially could just work as a setting powder, just to dust it all over my foundation and set and mattify it. Like, oh, we're finding so many uses from this palette, and I haven't even put it on my eyes yet, and it's considered an eyeshadow palette. But so whenever I review eyeshadow palettes, I try it out with and without an eyeshadow primer. So going in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion on just one of the eyelids. I'm just blending this from lash line to brow bone. All right, now as I work my way from the brow down, I could definitely use that same highlight shade that I put on my cheek as that brow highlight, but I want to try and use as many shades as possible. So I'm actually going to pick up this shade with my finger and use this as my brow highlight. This one is a little bit more bronzy, but still very bright and pigmented and very pretty. This could also be a great shade on the cheek as a highlighter as well. But then for my inner corner highlight, I like to keep that very bright, so I am just gonna dip back into that first highlight shade that I put on my cheeks and put that, oh, okay, that is so brightening, wow, amazing. Great inner corner highlight as well, a very intense, bright highlight. All right, now, so moving on to the eyelid, I want to try taking this peachy shade in the corner, and let's see how this looks as a crease transition shade if I blend this from the crease up to the brow bone. It's definitely subtle. I feel like pretty much every time I try out an eyeshadow palette, I end up doing a very bold look because I try and use as many shades as possible. But with this palette, it is more of a, I don't know, kind of gives me like beachy vibes, more like minimal beachy type of makeup. So maybe I should try and not go too overboard and do more of a subtle eyeshadow look because I'm already wearing this palette all over my face. So doing a more toned down but cohesive look using this one palette sounds like a really good challenge. So normally I would do a transition shade into a more bold crease shade to deepen that up, but let's keep it simple. I'm just still using that same peachy shade in the corner and just blending that from the crease to the brow bone. And let's put some pink sparkle on the eyelid because I have some beautiful pink sparkle shades to choose from. I'm gonna start out with, I mean, these two pink shimmer shades are so similar. Let's go with this one in the outer half of the eyelid. Oh my gosh. Love this pink, shimmery, gorgeous color. It is still pretty subtle as far as eyeshadows go. And then finishing off the eyelid with the more peachy shimmer shade, which I think will look so good with that crease peach shade. Yes, I love this color combination. These three shades on the eyelid look so pretty together. Just so tropical, summery. And I have to say, the lip that I have going on right now, I'm loving it. It goes perfectly. And what I'm actually wearing, I have right here. It's from Ofra. It's the lip gloss in Golden Rose. I feel like it looks so perfect with the cheeks and the eyes. Just a peachy pink, sparkly, well, not necessarily sparkly, more like metallic shimmery makeup look going on, which that is just what I want to wear every day, pink shimmery. And I can't help myself when it comes to the pink shimmer. I'm going to pick up the other pink shimmery shade that I didn't yet incorporate into my eye look, and I'm just going to put this along the lower lash line. It's pretty subtle, but it definitely gives a beautiful little interest. Like when you notice the little pink sparkle, it kind of catches the attention and pulls the whole eye makeup look together. But I think it might be a little hard to see that on camera. All right, and here's my finished makeup look, and I love it. It's making me so happy. But what I would say is, I think this should be like described more as a blush palette, because it is not super pigmented for eyeshadows, not super bold. Like, I feel like I'm wearing basically highlighters and blush on my eyelids rather than wearing eyeshadow on my cheeks. Like, it's still so pretty, but it's very much just subtle pinks, shimmers, which I love. So thinking about this more as an all-over palette makes me really like it. If I was just trying to use this as an eyeshadow palette, I wouldn't love it because there's not much range, not much pigment, but using it on my whole face, I love it. The formula looks really nice. So this is the eye with the primer, this is the eye without the primer, and I'm really not noticing any difference, although even the eye with the primer is still pretty subtle. Like, it's not intensely pigmented at all, but it's the same on both eyes. And I'm not having creasing, really, a tiny bit more slight creasingness on the eye without the primer, but really I don't think you could notice much of a difference at all. But overall, I am very excited to continue wearing this. I just love wearing, like I keep saying, pinks and shimmers. And so I know that I'm going to be reaching for this all the time because this is such a go-to type of makeup look for me. Cohesive, warm tones, sparkle. It just makes me so happy. So I'm really happy to have this. If I'm giving my honest opinion, which of course I always do, that's what these videos are for, I don't think you should go spend $48 on this. But getting it in your Vino box, which I highly recommend you sign up for, it's absolutely worth it and absolutely amazing to get in that, and a product that I will continue using. But $48 is so expensive for a palette that, although it is more than an eyeshadow palette, still $48 is so expensive in my opinion. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.